Jeez, things are busy with all this equipment. Hardly got time for a shower in the evening. Take advantage of some work time showers here.
Look at this. Just feels like yesterday. You talk about making comebacks, and Tim's making a comeback in baseball, and I'd like to make a comeback in hockey, but the problem is in order to make a comeback, you'd actually have to be good at it to start with, and so it's hard to make a comeback in hockey. So I'm going to make a comeback in my steaming career, because I think I was actually one of the best steamer hands that you're ever going to find. Nobody could get up in a man basket and clean off misted oil on the side of a 750 barrel insulated tank like I could. Okay, doesn't matter if it's end of March, 35 mile an hour, minus 18 degree f***ing howling wind, and it doesn't matter. Nobody is gonna take that 15 API oil off the side of that insulated 750 like I could. You gotta f***ing look good when you're doing this stuff too. Smells like beer in here. Oh, thank you.
Beer?
Been a long time since I had a pair of Icrons on, too. Okay, Brandon, we ready? Who's got Copenhagen? You gotta put the air horn on and bring the vac truck over? Let's go. Hurry up, Ken. So I got the tank clean. It took me a hair longer. I've actually, part of my issue was just fitting in the hole. I needed somebody to push me in, so that took a little bit of time. Normally I'd just scoot right into that hole, but nope, that's taken some more time. I kind of forgot some of the steps. It's been a while. It's probably been 10 years, so these guys are all on my case, but all in all, got in, got out, it's clean. And something that was very familiar. When I got out, I looked around and I did not see Trevor Ostrowski. I assume he was still in his tank flushing the solids out.
Yeah, we've been running through all these tanks and flare stacks, etc., etc., and some of it's good and worth fixing up, but others, not so much. Lots of this stuff's been going in the scrap bin, but ever since Larry got a drift of it, that coffee roll happy hour in Major, not so much has been leaving the yard on the scrap metal truck, that's for sure. It's all heading to old Fletcher's.
Oh, Betsy. Supreme salvage. Keyword, supreme. Ooh, gold. A little slippery. Oh. Why is this shit so heavy? Ugh. Yeah, one of these. Holy shit. A wagon wheel. Right. I think that's good for today. And here we go. Wagon wheel a little dry.
While Larry prepares for his latest and greatest creation, Tim is working on some new theories for his coaching instruction program.
What kind of priorities are we going to go over with these kids? What are we looking for from an evaluation standpoint? Evaluations, talent wins. It's all recruiting. Look at college basketball. This is how we make it seem, and then actually how we're evaluating. How we make it seem, it's all about attitude. Attitude, attitude, attitude. Gotta have good attitudes. Gotta be on time. Gotta hustle. Gotta bring oranges. If you're a mom, you want contributions from the parents, bring your oranges.
While Tim's positive messaging is coming out of nowhere, back in Major, Larry is putting together the final touches on his project.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know, is this shit any good yet? Hopefully. No, I don't think it is. Hopefully this is better. Oh yeah. That'll do it. Okay, well kids, I think we're good to put the final part on our mission. See what Scavenging Creative Coyotes can really conduct.
In Red Deer, at the all-inclusive coaching conference, Tim makes a strong pivot with his messaging.
But actually, how are we picking this team? Best parental genetics is certainly going to be rule one. Athletically, do we got a mother from the Caribbean that could run the hurdles competitively? Do we got a dad that maybe was a rodeo type guy, big hands, strong hands, big quads, lower body fat? This is rule 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 when picking a kid's sports team, is the genetics of the parents. We're going with that. Mom's Lululemon collection is important. I would say that would be number 2. Attitude, we'll tell them all the stuff that we don't believe. Nobody actually believes it. But when push comes to shove, do they got the genetics? Do they got the Lululemons? And then finally, can we charge money to coach in the off season? Okay, I think I'm ready to get the assistant coaches in here and make sure that we're all on the same page and we're clear going forward.
Finally, all the hard work and months of salvaging has paid off, and Larry is about to unveil his masterpiece.
So I'd like to welcome everyone here today for the grand opening of what my daddy told me was Mission Impossible. However, after 4 years of being a creative scavenging coyote, thanks to OSY Supreme Salvage and their parts bin. And I'd like to thank everyone and all of you for coming out. Today. The grand opening today, I'm assuming people were busy knitting or whatever they do. Our turnout wasn't quite as large as we had hoped, but however, Jake was here and he's an important key to the cog in the wheel. So we started going to OSY, and they have burner tanks and burner tubes. They create heat. Air is free. So we got the fans and the burner tubes and the tin all from OSY. So we thought, well, if they can do it, we can do it. So we chopped this shit together. So this is gonna dry our grain because Mother Nature quite often does not cooperate. It's gonna go in wet, come out dry, and hopefully sell for lots. 250 grams. Power on. Pour it in the tester. Throw in the specs. Look at the chart. 12.2. Dryer works. Sweet.
So we decided that the wash bay was a tad too small for doing what I wanted to do in an arena. So Dallas put the cement back in and we built a bigger one. The other great thing is that we're going to be starting a riding program. So we are currently looking for a Clydesdale horse for Ken and a Welsh pony for Greg.